Welcome everyone, Sean here with Blue Ridge Silverhound. Hope everyone's having a great day as we go and discuss another piece of treasure that might be hiding in your collection. And for those of you that own, these proof sets that are generally purchased and then collected for a little while and then just kind of socked away, maybe in a shoebox in the closet. I'm happy to say that you could probably dust them off. And even if you don't have these, I'm happy to say that the 1971 proof set, that is the featured set of coins on this video, is affordable to purchase. Okay, they're available for about $6 to $8, whether through like a local coin shop or online. They are plentiful out there. So I wanted to talk about 1971 Lincoln Penny doubled dies. Now, 1971 is not a fancy year, okay? As a matter of fact, the proof set was made in quite a bit of quantity. For 1971, 3,220,733 total sets were made. Now, that may not seem a lot, but you can imagine that a lot of these sets are available out in the open market. It is actually one of the higher mintages for modern day proof sets. So I wanted to discuss a couple of really cool cherry picks that you could come away with that are worth a lot of money. I mean, talking absurd amount of money from an $8 proof set can be a little bit of a stretch sometimes. But I'm here to reassure you that the coins featured, it's only 2 coins. But there's a lot of possibilities here. The 2 coins, I'm telling you guys, are really special. So before we go ahead and jump into this video, as always, I gotta do the good old YouTube thing. Make sure you like the video. If you enjoyed today's content, that's really important for the good old algorithms. Feel free to share the video to your favorite social media platform. And then the most important, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. All the extra support during these trying times is vastly important. All right, so I want to thank everyone for joining in. Let's go ahead and dive in to the first collectible doubled die variety that you could find, and it's going to be in the 1971 proof set. Just to kind of recap what these things look like, and I got my mouse pointer here. So it's a 5-coin set. It's in this hard plastic case, and generally they come in this kind of like medium sky blue type cardboard container. All right, and that's usually how they come from the mint. And another thing to point out is that these sets generally will have a little certificate in them. Okay, over time these have become lost, but as you can see, you have the penny, nickel, dime, quarter, and also a candy $half in these sets. All right, so the focal point is going to be this little copper guy right here, and we're going to go ahead and start out with the 1971S doubled die obverse. This is going to be FS 101 for all you cherry pickers guide fanatics out there. This is the big one. Okay, we actually got 2 big ones, but this is one of the big ones here. It features really nice, fully dramatic doubling. It's a really nice special coin. I would say that if you're going to try and cherry pick this coin, it always helps to have a really nice magnifier handy. Typically, I tell folks 8 to 10 times power is more than suitable in identifying some of these rare varieties. Alright, so this is the obverse, this is the reverse of the coin, very nice. These tend to show up more with deep cameo surfaces, so that's where you have the nice frosting on the main devices, the letters, and then you have this nice dark mirrory fields all throughout. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at a few of the diagnostics that you're going to pay attention to as you're trying to search through these proof coins. And first of all, it's going to be the date. Now, something a little bit different to keep in mind here, the mint mark will exhibit no doubling, okay, because these were punched independently into the die after the master hub had transferred the design onto the working die. Alright, so in this case, take a look at all the numbers. So the first one right here, you can obviously see a split and then some notching here. You can tell that there's 2 number ones there. Okay, that's punched there. And then the 9 is really cool. So you start out really thick, then it gets skinny, and then oblong thick, and then skinny again. All right, so that's a nice stretched out 9 there, nice doubling. And same with the 7. All right, so you have this this little bit of notching here and this more deeper arc coming into the top of the 7, and then the down bar right here gets a little bit thick at the bottom. And then the final one, you'll notice that the spread is up counterclockwise on here, and then you'll see the notching as well, especially at the top of the 1. All right, so that's the date. The next device we'll look at is Liberty, which is probably one of the strongest pickup points on this particular double die. But just starting from the left, the L in Liberty has a strong notching. You actually have 2 L's here. You can see the split line all up and down each one of the letters right here. The E, there's 2 E's right there. The R, you can see the split. The T, notching, and the Y with notching. The Y is the strongest out of the 7 letters in Liberty. This is a really nice pickup point for this particular double die. Make sure you pay attention to Liberty. And then finally, the motto, "In God We Trust," also has some pretty good doubling, more noticeably in the words "in" and "God." You can see here in the letter G that you have a nice doubled G, nice doubled O, and the D as well. You can see the split at the top of the letters. Here in, you can see 2 letter I's with a notch, and then 2 letter N's with a notch as well. All right, and then it gradually weakens as you go across the "we" and "trust." All right, so that is the FS101 doubled die offers 1971S proof set. All right, and as far as gradability, all right, these are the coins that traditionally you could sell these one of 2 ways. Okay, you could sell it raw, which means it's not certified, it's not graded. You could simply take the best possible pictures of the doubling on the coin, and that's going to be more than enough for you to liquidate this coin. Now, albeit, if you want to make all the money, go ahead and get it graded, okay? Because the higher the grade, the better. This particular coin has a PCGS price guide value in mint state 68, which is the highest grade recorded of this coin, with only 1 example known, of $5,500. Talk about wow factor money. All right. The most recent sale is through Stack's Bowers Auctions for $2,585, and that's this coin here. It's a Proof 67 red, deep cameo. Of course, it's not the highest grade, but as you can tell, at a 67, which it's a proof coin, most of these are going to grade out at like 67 on average. This coin sold for nearly $2,600. I mean, that's easy peasy money right there if you need it. All right, so the next coin is also going to be featured in the 71S proof set. Again, these are all San Francisco minted coins. In case you're not familiar with them, these were all minted at that mint facility. And then, of course, it's going to be another 71S. Now, I want to give a huge shout out to PCGS for the fantastic images. They really do it right. So it's, you know, one of the best graders out there, and they have a huge wealth of various resources at your disposal. But this one right here, ladies and gentlemen, is probably a much nicer doubled die obverse than the 101. This is the FS102 for you Cherry Pickers Guide fanatics out there. And here's a date. Now, the date is not as thrilling, but you can see some pretty noticeable doubling in the 1 with a little bit of tiny notching. Okay, and then this last one right here has more notching. The 9 and 7 are not spectacular. You can see a little bit of thickness in this top curl of the 9 and then the bottom of the 7. Again, the mint mark is unaffected in this particular instance. All right, now take a look at Liberty. Look at this thing. Now, this thing is really, really spread out. It's really dramatic. You could totally tell that each one of these letters is highly doubled, with the spread going up. Excuse me, going upwards like this. And it features not only really nice splits for all of the letters, but the notching is second to none. All right, this is probably your strongest, area of concern, excuse me, or need for this particular double die. And of course, In God We Trust features really strong spread in doubling throughout all of the words and letters. Okay, you definitely don't want to miss this particular feature for the FS102. All right, so where do we go from here? How about grade and price? Now, this particular coin right here, again, you take good enough pictures, you don't even need to certify or grade it. Go ahead and sell it on the secondary market, you know, like eBay or on Facebook, and you'll do okay. But there's a difference between good, better, and best. Okay, so the best option is to grade it. Again, your average grade for a proof coin is about a proof 67. Huge difference. And you're going to see it also in the sales. Now, the highest recorded grade is proof 68 for this particular coin, in which 4 examples are known at this grade. So quite a few more. There's a price guide value by PCGS at $5,500. Now here's where the difference is in the value, okay, compared to the one previous. Legend Morphe had sold 2 of these examples, one in 2018 for $4,700, and then another one in 2019 for $4,583. So there's a lot of money floating around for these 1971 double dies that generally are probably overlooked because of the sheer just overall date of this proof set. There's no more silver in these things. You know, they're all copper nickel clad. You do have the pretty nice copper penny in there as well. But that doesn't quite 100% make up the value proposition for this date of proof set. All in all, it's mighty unspectacular otherwise, but this is a proof set with a lot of possibilities. And, you know, these are coins, again, that exist out there. More of them just need to be gone through in order to find more examples of the FS101 and the 102. Do not miss out on the opportunity if you have these, okay? I've seen a lot of people sell dozens of these sets without knowing that there's some high dollar stuff available in there. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. As always, like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell for instant notifications. As always, Coinaholics, we are discovering together. You guys take care. Enjoy the hunt. Enjoy the hobby. And I will see you on the next video.